This is Head and Shoulders ATR, where we cover athletes' performances, coaches, and otherwise that are head and shoulders above the rest. And you see the title, we're talking about Usain Bolt, the greatest footballer of all time, ever, ever, ever. But anyway, before we get into today's topic, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're looking for, the amount of subscribers. If you see this in the future, it may have been outdated. So 10,000 subscribers by the end of October or by the end of September, sometime October, November. Let's go. We're pushing the topic up. And before we get into the greatest footballer and sprinter of all time, let's get into the greatest marathoner of all time, which he's like the Usain Bolt of marathoning. Watch the previous video that we uploaded about Eliud Kipchoge. He definitely deserves some credit for what he has done, because this man is untouchable in the marathon with 13 wins in a row. Man, nobody can really touch his record. But without further ado, let's talk about the greatest footballer of all time. And look at this. These are his stats coming out of track and field. So, of course, if it comes out of track and field, he's going to be able to bring it over to the other fields. Remember Michael Jordan? He went from basketball and then he went over to baseball. And then, well, he wasn't a bad player. He was just okay. But Usain Bolt, he's different. We all know he's different. So look at his personal best, which happened to be, let's look at his all-time top 10. Forget that. Look, 100 meters. 2009 Berlin, national record, area record, world record, okay? Then we got the 200 meters, national record, area record, world record. There we go again. Then we get his other performances in Beijing, which was breaking the world record at that time. Then the world record that was set back. Where is that at? Where is that at? Where is Beijing? Here. Oh, no, that's not part of his top 10 in the 100. Well, that's okay. Oh, here it is, 969. There you go. World record at that time at the Beijing Olympics. This was faster than his world record, but he was taking it easy. As he said, he likes to win. It's not really about the times. He just likes to do that. All right. And then London, the previous world record was matched. Well, the previous Michael Johnson world record, 1932. He's got these times. We can look at these stats all day, but what you guys came here for was to see his ability in football. And let's show you some of these screenshots here. We got to avoid copyright strike. So look, here we go. Look at that. Look at that skill, the dexterity. He's got his eye on the ball. Basic premise of the best football player of all time. He's able to point on both sides. All right. Him pointing on both sides, that's an extreme indicator. It's Usain Bolt pointing. It's Usain Bolt using his signature to the world. There he is. It's Usain Bolt doing that. Now, here's another one. With Usain Bolt, how many times can I say Usain Bolt in this accent while also concentrating and not laughing doing this? Now, look at that ball. He doesn't have his eye on the ball, but he is picturing where it can go. Right? He is picturing where it can go. Where is this? Is it a head bump that he did or what? Now, let's look at this one. All right. Let's look at this one. Oh, he is defending the ball. He is an expert defender as well. He is going to get this away from the player. He is going to do that. Does he have a good first touch? Let's look at his practice. Oh, yes, he is in practice gear. Yes, he can practice very well as well. He can chase after the ball. Look at this concentration, sweating very hard. We know that he's working. We know the ball somewhere in this picture. It's Usain Bolt. Oh, now he has another opponent against him. What does he do? He has gotten past it. We already know. We don't have the picture for it, but we already know. It must be a little cold because he has gloves on. Now, okay. Now look at this one. This has got to be the greatest shot we have ever seen. But let's take a break from him on the football field, and let's instead look at this. Right? He's able to hold the ball, make this funny face, point to it, show a screenshot of himself playing in the background. That is complete evidence. Anybody disagreeing with this just does not understand. He's the greatest footballer of all time. Can we get a like for this? Because look, this is complete and utter truth. 100% fact. He is the greatest of all time. They just didn't want to pay him enough money. That's why he had to quit. Now that was a legitimate reason why he quit, because they didn't pay him for that. Because think about it, it's Usain Bolt coming up in the football stands, right? Or a football match. And for the people saying, why is he calling it football? Because the rest of the world really calls it football. But hey, soccer, for the people that know it by soccer, okay, get your panties out of the bunch. Stop clutching your pearls like the people that keep hating on Shanae Miller-Uibo and saying, oh, she dove. It's not against the rules, even if she did do it on purpose. All right. Okay, let's move on. Right. Here's the greatest football player of all time, Usain Bolt, in a video game, even there. Now, if it was the video game Bolt versus the real life Bolt, Usain Bolt would always win. I don't even know what that means, but look at his point. Look at him pointing. He's smiling. He's directing his teammate. Great team leader right there. Great team leader. He came into there. Okay, now he's negotiating with the ref. The ref wanted to give him a yellow card. Maybe he gave him a red card, and he's like, oh my goodness, look, come on. That was definitely not the case. He threw a red card. He's like, you got to get out the game. And he's like, no. He's trying to keep his composure. Look at him. He's keeping his composure. Then he's there. Look, he's dapping his teammate. He's like, hey, look, I know I'm the team leader and the best on the team, but hey, you are a good teammate and we got to keep working together. Make sure that ref doesn't get me out of this one. Now, here we go. We're getting toward the end of here. All right. But anybody else that disagrees that Usain Bolt is the greatest footballer of all time, I don't even know what you're talking about. I really just don't understand. But with that being said, like I said, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Definitely look out for that. But one thing that we can all agree upon, I think one thing that we can agree upon, even if you want to argue the stats here, right? We can agree that Usain Bolt right now is the greatest sprinter of all time. Can't take away his three medals at each one, other than, the one that they got out of him through the teammate being charged at. But other than that, greatest sprinter of all time. Obviously, if some people don't get the comedy in this one or just get the sarcasm, maybe it's not your comedy. But if you don't get the sarcasm, I can imagine somebody get through half this video and didn't even make it this far. And then they're like, oh my goodness, what are you talking about? You are smoking crack pipe. Like, dude, chill. It's just a funny video. Throw something in, have some fun sometimes. Even if it's not your comedy, you could clearly tell that I'm being sarcastic, because every other stat video before this, we may not always be right, but we're highly accurate. So catch you all on the next one. Peace.